Good morning, traders. Welcome to Trade Setup in the Morning Jumpstart for the 27th of September. Okay, markets were hit hard last night as the potential payout from Deutsche Bank for $14 billion put pressure on the financial sector. And also we had the US presidential election traders are starting to focus on that and the first debate. Okay, let's take a look at how the market finished up. We got the S&P 500 closed down 18.25 points. The SPY futures closed down 44 points. FTSE 100 futures closed down 91 points. The DAX futures closed down 240.5 points. Gold finished up just 20 cents. Oil finished up $1.14, which is quite strong. CRB index was up 1.9 points, and the Aussie's currently around 76.36. Okay, looking at the ASX 200 on the daily chart at the moment, we've had that support at 51.50 hold. What we did, we bounced quite hard. Some minor inside support at 52.65, but we've come up against some resistance at 54.33, and we've made a minor double top intraday anyway at 54.44. Now that is rejecting that level that previously rejected it, and we had that big sell-off down to 51.50, and now we potentially are rejecting that 54.33 and breaking that uptrend. Who knows what's going to happen from here? We could just pretty much come down, retest that zone, or make a higher low to push straight up through, or that could prove quite solid resistance, and we could topple over potentially through 52.65 and 51.50. We'll see how that goes. We are in overbought territory on the daily anyway. Breaking it down to the 30-minute chart on the ASX, we can see that uptrend potentially has been broken. Now we don't know what to expect just here. We're going to play it each way. That double top at 54.44, we can see that's from the daily, so this is intraday. Potentially could hold that 54.33 zone, which was previous resistance. What we could see from here is just really just contraction on a daily chart, contraction lower, provide that higher low, and then push back up, but it's yet to be proven just yet either way. At the moment we've got a level at 53.89 and 54.10. Now if we could just push back up, retest just above all that 54.10 zone, and then push over and go lower below 53.89, but we'll see what today brings us. Okay, the Aussie dollar 4-hour chart, we did get that reaction as we expected off that 76.05 level. Did wash out initially, which is a nice little sign once you see that wash out and then that push higher, that we're going to test some highs. Now we did trade up to, well, just below 76.50, and at the moment we are just contracting a bit, so what we do expect probably a bit of contraction, and then that to give it that to buyers to enter the market to push it through 76.50. We'll have to see how that plays out, but at the moment that trend up from 74.45 is holding. Okay, looking at this one here, AMA group on the daily chart, we had the entry level around 97.5 for the alert. Did push higher, continuation trade there. We can see the MAs are up quite strong. Did have a minor pullback to build that higher low, and then we thrust up into that 109 area where we took that partial exit there. Now we did build that higher low, and we built another higher low at 108, and we've just taken out to 115, so we made some new highs yesterday. Did reject off those new highs, so we are seeing a few rejection tails, which is a bit concerning, but so we pretty much raised our exit level to 108 just to lock in the rest of that trade there. We have a pull back off the overbought territory, and potentially could easily push back in and take out those highs at 115 and continue on, but we'll have to see how that all plays out. Today I think it's going to put a bit of pressure on the price. Potentially could get hit on that 108 zone, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we'll talk to you again tomorrow.